Crystal Foxall.
But she obviously didn't mean to do it. She's just being stupid, but.
This is cause number 326-148. The case of Style of State of Texas versus Crystal Shavetta Foxall. Ms. Foxall, is that your full name?
Yes,
How are you doing, Ms. Foxall?
fine, and you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Ms. Foxall. You're here represented by your attorney, Attorney Ryan Gertz. Attorney Gertz, how you doing?
Great, Judge. Thank
Uh,
you.
That's good. Now, Mr. Gertz, do you have an announcement you'd like to make in Ms. Foxall's case?
Yes, Judge, we'd like to put it on a pretrial conference docket if we can.
Okay. Okay.
January the 24th.
Okay, Ms. Foxall, your case is being reset to January 24th of 2022. On our pretrial conference docket, Mr. Gertz, we'll give you a reset. Once Mr. Gertz, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. Mr. Gertz, you can sign your reset. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Better than I deserve.
Mr. Bailiff, would you please get Trenton Boudreaux?
Thank you.
Okay. We're in session in clause number 325-676, clause number 330-862. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Trenton Fabian Boudreaux. Mr. Boudreaux, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Boudreaux? I'm doing fine. Mr. Boudreaux, you're representing in your cases by your attorney, Attorney Charles McIntosh. Attorney McIntosh, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well, Judge.
Okay, Attorney McIntosh, you have an announcement you'd like to make in Mr. Boudreaux's cases?
Yes, Judge. For Mr. Boudreaux, he has been here, I think it was last week, and the court had given him some bond conditions in regards to a drug patch and a scram device, and I'm not sure what all else.
Okay, hold on, man.
Okay.
Will you pull up his bond conditions? I see where we have some amended bond conditions with the DWIS. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I see, Mr. McIntosh said he was ordered to get a scram device. That was back in, let's see, that was November the 3rd.
Yeah, just 2 weeks ago, Judge.
Yeah, we gave him 10 days to get the scram device.
Right. And so he's been trying to, but I'm sorry to interrupt, but he's been struggling to get that. And so we're here today because I wanted to set this case for a plea to let you know that he is not in any way trying to dodge the bond conditions. He is just struggling to actually get all that set up.
Okay, well, what do you mean by he's struggling to get it set up?
I think he maybe could better answer that, Judge.
Okay,
I called to the bondsman, they gave me a number, and every time I kept trying, it's just going straight to, it's a 201 number, and it just kept going to a busy signal, and I haven't been able to get through after that, you know.
so you're saying you've been calling the phone number,
Yes, sir,
but you keep getting a busy signal
yeah.
and you're unable to get through. That's what you're
I
saying?
have not been able to get through to talk to somebody, see what I need to do, or where I need.
No,
to go.
you're saying, and that was the number that you got from the bondsman?
Yes, a 201 number they gave me. And I haven't been able to get through to call the people.
Who's your
to find out
bondsman?
What I need to do.
Stan Stanley.
Oh, Charles, yes, Stan Stanley, okay. Okay, what we'll do, I'm gonna try to look into that.
Mhm.
Just have a seat. We'll try to look into it and see what's the problem, okay?
Okay.
Okay, we'll come back to this case in a little bit. Mr. McIntosh, you have another case.
Yes, Judge. And I'm also here for Mr. Galmore as well.
Okay, now you have Ryan Edward Poulard. Mr. Poulard? Would you come forward? Okay, this is cause number 329394. The case is styled the state of Texas versus Ryan Edward Poulard. And we have Mr. Poulard present in court. Mr. Poulard, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Poulard?
Good morning. How you doing, y'all?
I'm doing fine. Mr. Poulard, you're represented here in this case by your attorney Charles McIntosh. Mr. McIntosh, you have an announcement in this case?
On this one, I would actually ask to pass this one real quick, Judge, just for the next 5-10 minutes so I can get with the DA's office. But
Okay.
so just for right now.
Okay, just have a seat, Mr. Poulard. And we'll call you back up. Make sure you sit in one of the chairs that have the black and yellow tape in it. Next case is Markel Jermaine Freelo.
He's present, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Freelo, would you come forward? We're in session in cause number 328154, cause number 329548, and cause number 329766. All three cases are styled the state of Texas versus Markel Jermaine Freelo. Mr. Freelo, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Freelo?
Doing all right today, Judge?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Freelo, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Kevin Lane. Mr. Lane, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Mr. Lane, do you have an announcement that you'd like to make in Mr. Freelo's cases?
Yes, Your Honor, we're asking for one more announcement date. I do have the discovery. I printed that out. I just need to get with Mr. Freelo and let's go over it and then get an offer from the state and see. I've also just requested the videos. I'd like to, at least in one of those cases, take a look at that and then make an announcement as to a plea.
Okay,
trial.
could you give us a date?
January announcement.
Okay, this case is reset to January 19 to 22 for announcement, give you an opportunity to complete your discovery. Mr. Lane, you could stand over in front of our court coordinator, sign the pad, and once you get your reset, you'll be free to go. I think this is your only case, right?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
You too.
And Mr. Freelo, once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go as well and you have a blessed day. You have to stand over there.
Mr. Lane. Okay.
How y'all doing?
I'm good. How are you? You can sign this.
Okay, the court will be in recess